What up, you freaking McDonald's cup wankers? How's it going? Damn, look at this cat 235. Boy, look at this. It's a fire machine. I prefer Ackerman and Volvo, but oh, look at that. Fire machines. Anyways, I start off this video by saying I prefer Ackerman and I prefer Volvo. Those are the two I learned on. The Ackerman that I used was an older one, but the Volvo was like, I think it was like a 2010 model, something like that. It had like AC. It was dope, but if anyone here is, you know, machine operator, I don't put anything past you guys. Some of you guys will be like, yeah, I know how to, I'm an astronaut. Like, I don't doubt any of you guys, but if anyone has operated both an Ackerman excavator and a Volvo excavator, they'll know that the controls are switched. Both of the joysticks, you know, they're on the opposite sides for the opposite function within those two brands. I don't know what other brands are like that, but it was weird because I learned first on the Ackerman because it was an older one, obviously, and then I swapped to the Volvo when I got good. Yeah, this was back when I was like 14. They weren't small machines either. They were like, I think the Volvo was like, I think it was like a 410 or 510. So it was something like that. I don't know. It was a big one. It was a big one. It was like a 100-foot boom. But anyways, your boy is on the way to the shop. I'm over here about to bug out, go really fast on the highway. So it's been 1 minute and 54 seconds and I'm cutting none of this, maybe, unless I like stuttered, which I do a lot. But I'm gonna go to the shop now. It's like 5 o'clock. I was up until like fucking 11 a.m. So yeah, I'll see you guys over there. Every time I see this truck, dude, I'm in love with this thing. This is the front end that I had on both of my K5s right here. It's the 89, 90, 91 front end. Man, is this thing fucking dope. It's so clean, too. Frame's mint. Yeah, this is the new whip, guys. Just picked it up. Psych, I'm broke as hell. You think I could freaking afford another vehicle? I'm making 300 bucks a month on YouTube. The only reason I can afford this shop is my side hustle, which, you know, I don't want to get too into, but let's just say it involved getting a bunch of gummy worms, sorting out the ones that are blue and red, putting them in one bag so it's only blue and red gummy worms, and then selling them at a higher price. Don't you ever steal my ideas, alright? Oh, by the way, I could see probably why, and I want to answer a couple questions real quick to the homies that don't get exactly what's going on here, alright? A lot of people were like, hey, why are you buying wheels when you have to finish the Z? I'm not addressing the hate. This isn't addressing hate. I'm genuinely answering a question. I didn't know if you guys know the difference between partial and full ride sponsorships. I'm full ride with Koenig. Koenig hooks it up. They are the homies. They give me beautiful wheels. And if you really want to see, here's the receipt. Alright? There's that part of the receipt. And if you want the same damn wheels as me, here are the specs. Here you go, guys. Hope that answers your questions. I'm not spending money on things that, well, I mean, the wheels are kind of necessary because I don't want to rub in the front. But I'm not spending money on the wheels, alright, guys? I'm getting hooked up by Koenig. Link in the description. Go buy some wheels, alright? I'm going to get started on friggin' video. Should probably put that intake on my Subi. It's been here for dumb long. Alright. Piss off. Holding this with my head at the moment. Boom. Alright, guys. Let's friggin' woo! Okay, so what we're gonna be doing today is something I keep forgetting to do, and I definitely have to do it before I get to tuning. Well, before Jimmy gets to tuning. I'm not blowing this damn thing up again, alright? So, if you notice this JDM colored green and yellow wire right there, that there is the Vtec solenoid, whatever. This right here, if you see your solenoid, right? If you don't know if your car has Vtec, all right, you come over here, and if you see this thing anywhere on the car, it can be on the transmission too. If you see this, you have Vtec. Anything that kind of looks like this. A cool thing that a lot of my Spanish friends used to do is they take a Corona cap and they put it on the Vtec solenoid to, you know, show. I had a Bud Heavy cap on mine, you know, because I was repping Bud Heavy. But, you know, you can do that. A bottle cap fits perfectly on this. Perfect little accessory. I'll have to do it. But, yeah. All right, so find a wire. It's green and yellow, just like your damn JDM leaf on your back window. And you're going to bring that wire, you're going to extend that wire right there, splice it, electrical tape, hot glue. I don't care what you do. Just bring it inside the car, through the firewall, through the window. I don't care, you know, fender. Do what you got to do, you know. If you want to be a hack, be a hack. And then you bring it down here. You tell that to piss off, because that's going to really annoy me and everyone watching. You come over here. Yours won't be as easy as this, because, yeah, but there's your ECU, right? You're going to take your ECU out. Let me get some light in there, because I know you can't see shit. And basically, that's connector A, that's connector B, and that's connector C, all right? So you're going to look for A, and then you're going to go to A4, and you can see right here, right there in the middle of the yellow and orange wire, there is no wire, and that's where Vtec is. Now, if your car originally has a Vtec harness, there will be a wire there that will go to your solenoid. But if your car does not, and you're running a chip P28 like I am, then you need to wire the Vtec. So let's get started with that. Provisions. That and this here wire. That's what you're going to use. This here and this wire. Maybe some shrink wrap if you're bougie. Electrical tape if you just don't care. And I might use it. I don't know. Who knows? Do I have any shrink wrap? We'll let's do a little finding out. Let's do a little finding out here. All right. So if I look inside here, it'll show piss off. There's no damn shrink wrap in this one. Oh no, I have this one really big rigatoni looking bitch, but rigatoni. Nada? Oh, dude, I had some shrink wrap. Would you look at that? I'm going to use the clear shrink wrap because I'm very rich. You come and take your wire here. You go to a little setting over here and freaking pop that right off. Don't throw it in your engine bay. It'll get AIDS. You come over here to your little Vtec thing. I'm going to push that up. There you go. So you take this and you just cut a little bit off, a bit more. Well, I have a little bit right here, but we'll take a little bit more off. You know, we want that connection. You take your wires and you freaking twist them together. You can solder them if you're a fucking scientist, but I'm not a scientist, alright? I always take the smaller portion of the wire and bend it towards that way so that it slips over easier. Now you take your shrink wrap or electrical tape. This part is optional, you know, you can just leave it. It definitely won't do anything bad if it's just hanging there. So you slip it over the wire right there. Look at that, nice and protected. Boom, beautiful shrink wrap job by your boy. And now, you know, you got to heat it up to shrink it. Make sure you don't use anything low powered like a lighter or I don't know, a heat gun. Make sure you only use 100% genuine MAP gas. Gets the job done well proper. So now you're probably sitting there asking yourself, what in God's name did I just do? Now I just have a Vtec friggin' solenoid wire that's 19 feet long and sticking out the front of my damn engine bay. I'm gonna have to friggin' give up on my life and start selling gummy worms again. Well, what you're gonna do is you're gonna throw it, and after that, you just sit in the car, you turn this way, you'll see our red wire, and you just pull it. And oh, look at that, there's your wire, look at that. Crazy stuff there, huh? Look, we even got some extra. Piss off. Please. God-forsaken junk. Alright, now, once you've followed every single one of those directions to the absolute freaking T, and you also have a sick spaceship dash, you're gonna get this thingamabob, this type jammy right here. It's called the Gorgon spleen. So these you're gonna need, you know. I think this might go in my ECU. I don't know. It's the only kind I have. So let's hope that works. Basically, it's a little Gorgon spleen, and what you do is you clamp the wire in that little piece right here, this little end jammy, you clamp that together, and you shove the spleen inside the Gorgon. And the Gorgon is then connected to the connector A4 on this ECU, if you remember A, B, C, and then 4, okay? So, go ahead and cut this wire to the most rad length that you can. You know, size matters in this case, so make sure that it's the same length as all the other wires for your ECU. So if you go pulling the damn wires out, you don't friggin' pull this wire harder than the rest. It feels alright. Boom. So once your Gorgon is correctly spleened, you go ahead and you take this and you throw it. And you take that and you friggin' just push it down in there and hope for the best, you know? And boom, there you go. There's your pin jammy. You have officially connected your Scary Larry to your ECU and everything is mint. Now, what I do for added safety is I zip tie like real close a couple times, and then I just, you know, zip tie the rest of this wire, you know, dumb proper to the side of this. And if you did a shat job on that, I mean, theoretically, you could just shove the damn wire in it with no pin and it'll work fine. But you got to do the zip tie method so it don't pull out. But I do it regardless, just because, I mean, I don't know what size pin that was. I just kind of shoved it in there and I'm hoping it works. I mean, it's making contact. It'll work. It's better than just shoving wire in there. But just go ahead and zip tie all that. Boom. So now that your zip ties are looking well sick, you see I got one there. I got one over here. All right, you see that right there? I got one, and then one way in the back. You can just go ahead and fuck off your ECU to the corner. And you're done. Vtec is all good. I ain't gonna do the pressure switch method, but if you want, I'll link in the article or something. I don't know. Let me know. I'll do it after the fact. So then I come over here, unclip your little switch bob. Wow, that one was tight. And run it how thy pleases. How then, whatever. All I'm gonna do is just put it under this, you know. I tucked enough of the damn harness. The wire's alright. Maybe we'll do something with it later, but boom, now my Vtec's hooked up. Whoop, whoop. Gotta be proper with it. There we go. It's on the bracket and everything. Look at that. I don't want to hear shit from you guys, alright? That's friggin' solid install. Now you're probably sitting here wondering, hey, did this guy really just make an entire video out of how to hook up one wire? You're damn straight I did. A lot of people asked me to. So, that's about it for this freaking video. Hope you guys liked my rants, bugging out, whatever. I don't care. My receipt, I don't know. Receipt, my friggin' Vtec wire. Hope this helped any of you Honda guys out there. I'm going to title it that way, so maybe someone will find it and be like, what the hell is this? Oh wait, this is kind of helpful, but not really. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.